first of all. We all men. We all gotta go. Nobody's scared. All right, so let's get that out. There's no 50's not bullying nobody.
Real life. If this ain't real life, this ain't acting.
It ain't real life. Just a real life street stars. You know what time it is.
What do you feel about all the stuff that 50 Cent has to say right now about Herb?
I mean, this. I'm not surprised at the shit he does. What's disturbing to me is this: is looking at the public and how the public takes what he does. And I heard a radio station guy on sports radio today, and he was like, "Man, that 50 boy, I pity the person who goes against him, and I pity." And I'm saying to myself, "That's not the message, bro. No, that's not the message because ain't nobody scared of 50. First of all, we all men. We all gotta go. Nobody's scared. All right, so let's get that out. There's no 50's not bullying nobody. You know what I'm saying? When you look at 50's, when you look at his when you look at 50's history, 50 ain't had no fight beefs with nobody. There ain't been no real violent 50 ain't really been in no violent situations other than the first time he got shot. But throughout the industry, he's had a pretty much smooth ride. You know, there's niggas out here that get it in, that get face to face and really get it in. 50 really doesn't do that. He does the trolling thing. And I think when people look at him, I think they get entertained by that, not knowing how would you feel if he did it to you? How would you feel if somebody in your family died and then he said the shit that he said about them, about your mother, your father, your brother? See, I don't see how we could be so desensitized and insensitive. Um, you know, when this is a man's loss and he got kids. Like, how the fuck you think his kids feel, and how the fuck you think his loved ones feel when you say shit like that? Like, you don't have to say nothing like that. He's gone. Like, you don't. And I was speaking on the shit that he does. That's why I'm not surprised at him. I know there's something deep rooted with him. So I know that comes back. He went through trauma. And he went through trauma before he got shot. How he was raised, he has a lot of anger in him. A lot of anger. And he has to figure out ways to push that anger out. You would think money would help and living good would help, but for some reason he still has no problem with tearing down black men. I've never heard this man tear a white man down the way he tears down black men. He has no problem doing it. My problem though, what my disappointment is with the people who follow him with the laugh emojis and be like, what's his zodiac sign? Like, he's a Cancer like me, and I'm not like that. But see, I had a father and a mother that raised me, and that's important. That's important. And I'm not perfect by any means. And I don't judge. But the shit he does, I didn't hang around niggas like that. I came up with some real solid niggas in Boston, man. And we didn't do that. Even enemies. Like, I've been through a lot of shootouts. I've been through a lot of wars, and we didn't do that, you know.
It, what was the rules? You've been through a lot of hip hop beefs, and Irv and Ja against 50 is documented. They said there's stuff, but is there rules when you have this hip hop beef, and sometimes it's personal, but when another party loses their life, does it stop right there? In your opinion, should it stop right there? Like,
I think when you reach a certain age of maturity, there should be. Like, you can't be the same nigga you was. When you see the younger niggas talking about this, that's bad enough. You know, um, with the Chicago drill rap, because Lord knows, I take it there when it comes to battling too, right? But when it comes to dead bodies and kids, mothers, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially dead bodies, like, it has to be when somebody's dead. I don't necessarily, but I know the type of temper I may have or the moment I may have, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, I give people their emotional time, but he keeps doing it. You know what I'm saying? He has no problem. He's doing it with Jay. He's doing it with Diddy. He's doing it with Meech. He's doing it with Irv. He's doing it with Meech's son. It don't stop. It don't stop. And I'm just saying, and I'm saying to myself, right? back in the day, we beefed over money. You know what I'm saying? And we beefed, and we both over, but not. What is the beef? What is the issue? My thing is, if you get millions and millions of dollars and you making he's done amazing things, man. Look at 50's fucking career. I mean, he's done amazing things. And what is it about him that still feels like he has to disrespect? Because it's not rap battling. He's not in the booth rapping no more. He's just doing shit. And to me, he's inside so much to where is that he's on the internet so much to where he's looking at the comments, and that's what's validating him, and that's what's keeping him going, is these silly ass commenters. And he has to know that that shit ain't real. That shit is it's smoke and mirrors. He got to know that, like everybody else. Like, don't get too caught up into what you think people are supporting you, because that's the internet. On the outside, it's different, bro. It's different. These people who you are fucking over, they're loved out here. They're loved. Irv was loved. Meech is loved. Lil Meech is loved. Niggas are loved. So you make it a bigger problem. You spread it out to other people where it shouldn't even be gone that far, because you're fucking with somebody that people love on a mass on a major level. And I just don't understand it. It's the same thing I mentioned with Charleston. They're not the only ones. It's just that 50 does it such on a higher level, and he's so rich, and his platform is so big, it's just bigger. And I just don't understand, why are we knocking each other down so much on the internet and steady trying to fuck over each other when we know who the enemy is and what's going on right now in 2025. It's just like, to me, niggas are fucking scared. They cowards to go after the real enemies. They'd rather do this bullshit internet beef shit. That's not, nigga. If you really want to beef, get down, nigga. Grab your thing and get down. We all gotta go. We all gotta die. So there's no fear in dying. There's no fear in dying. So if it's that serious, get down. Because things, I'm mature. I don't give emotional shit to things that ain't that serious anymore. I'm not doing it, especially on the internet. But if somebody puts their motherfucking hands on me, I'm getting down until it's over. So yeah, because that's the hood I came. That's how I was raised. I don't bother nobody. It's love with Zeno, especially now at 59, my big ass age. I love everybody, and I want to love everybody. Any past beefs I got, I'll squash them. I got kids out here. I don't want them inheriting no beef. I don't want motherfuckers running up on them, because Lord knows the heavens will fall. Like, I'm not, we need more unity and more love and peace in what he's doing. See, to me, New York fell off when 50 came with that beef and shit. That's when New York fell. That's when everything got divided and Atlanta took over. Atlanta was together, New York was beefing, and he brought that beef shit, and the DJs up there instigated it. Yeah, we're gonna call it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Look, I got love for Flex and all them. It's all love, no beef. But they instigated it. They instigated it, and no other artist really could get on because of all the negative bullshit that he was doing. That the radio stations in New York were just pumping up, pumping up. New York is trying to recover from that. It took the women of New York to bring New York back. Imagine that.
Controversy sells. Let me ask. When it comes to Murder Inc.'s legacy as a company, from the Bad Boys, from the G Units, from all these other entities, where do you feel Murder Inc.'s legacy lies from what Irv Gotti was able to build with that entity?
It can't go no higher. There's a ceiling that's people. There's no one bigger than the other. The Murder Incs., the Bad Boys, the Death Rows, the Cash Monies. I mean, come on. The fucking No Limits. These guys, the fucking Rap-A-Lots, these guys did amazing fucking things. These are street guys, not college guys, street guys that put together it's not easy dealing with one rapper. Because when you're dealing with a rapper, people think it's not easy. You're dealing with his problems and everything that's going on at his house. And usually, just like everybody else, they're coming from broken homes. We all are. So for all those guys to come where they come from and organize and make millions and millions and millions of dollars, that's not no, that's special. And he reached the mountaintop. Murder Inc. reached the mountaintop, just like Bad Boy, just like Death Row, and the rest of the ones I just mentioned. None of them's bigger than the other. I don't deal with that. They all black men that came from nothing, fed their family, fed a lot of people, and they made it up. They made it there.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Moguls. Hey.